Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this beautiful perm rod set using the products from Creole, Belle Organics. They sent me these products to review. So if you guys want to see how I got this beautiful perm rod set and it's nice and shiny and everything, just keep on watching. So I'm starting with an old wash and go, and I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair in the sink just because this is the way I prefer to wash my hair. So I am going to go ahead and try to rinse out as much of that gel that I can before I start applying my co-wash. So I'm making sure to completely saturate my hair with water first. So now I'm going to go in with the Big Easy Moisturizing and Detangling Co-Wash from Creole Belle. And this co-wash does not get sudsy at all. I wish it had more slip. I kind of felt like my hair was absorbing it, but as I went and distributed it through my hair, I did find that my hair was very clean without being dry. So even though it didn't give me as much slip as I liked, I was okay with it. So I just rake that through my hair, and then I'm going to go ahead and wash that out. Unfortunately, they did not send me a conditioner, so I just went ahead and used my Tresemme Flawless Curls, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my hair after I rinse out that co-wash. So here's me applying that Tresemme to my hair, and I'm going to go ahead and start to finger detangle my hair. So you can see that's my hair here. I'm just going to go ahead and finger detangle first before I go in with any combs or brushes. So I'm just taking my hands and kind of raking them through to get out any big knots to avoid any excess breakage. So once I'm done finger detangling, I'm going to go in with a wide tooth comb and just go over what I just did, try to get any little smaller knots that I couldn't see, and then I'm going to start to section off my hair, make sure that I can bring that comb all the way through, and then I'm going to go in with a Denman brush and start on my ends and work my way up to the roots. That's always important when you're detangling your hair. You never want to start at the root, you always want to start at the ends of your hair. So after completely detangling, I'm just going to twist that section up and leave it alone and move on. So I went ahead and skipped over because I do the same thing on every section. So just wide tooth comb, then go in with the Denman brush, starting on my roots, starting on my ends, going up to my roots, and then twisting it and leaving it be. So after I finish, I am just going to put a shower cap on and let my hair kind of condition for a little while. And then I'm going to go ahead and just rinse it out. Now when I rinse my hair out, I do it while my hair is still in the twists. My hair tends to tangle up very easily, so I want to make sure I'm not causing any excess tangling, which can cause excess breakage. So I just go ahead and squeeze the twists until all the conditioner is out of my hair. And that makes it easier for when I'm actually going in to style my hair. My hair is already sectioned. I don't have to resection it or anything like that. So now we're gonna move over to my beauty room, but as you guys can see, my hair is looking nice and clean. So we are detangled and washed and moisturized. So now I'm gonna go in with the Bayou Splash Leave-In Conditioner. And this is like a liquid conditioner, and I'm going to be honest, this was not my favorite product out of everything. I felt like it really didn't do much to my hair when I applied it. I'm used to using cream leave-in conditioner, so I guess this is just something that I would have to get used to. But I just went ahead and sprayed that on each section. So after distributing that leave-in conditioner through each section, I am going to go in with the Wild Magnolia Growth Oil, and I'm doing the lock method. So the second step is the oil. I found that this was actually a really good oil. It smells really good and it kept my hair moisturized without making it oily. So I just go ahead and distribute that through that section. And I'm on to my favorite product of the bunch, the Pralines and Cream Hair and Body Butter. This stuff smells so good. It smells like amazing. I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm going to take a bit of that and apply that to that section as well. One thing I would recommend is applying this butter before you use the oil. I did the oil first on this section, but on the rest of the sections I did switch it up because I feel like the butter is so rich that my hair was kind of sticking together and doing, I don't know, it made my hair look really defined and everything, and it looked good, but I just felt like the oil would do better with sealing the product in and helping the product absorb into my hair. But as you guys can see, it did help define my hair and it smelled so freaking good. It was very moisturizing. This is definitely my favorite of the bunch. So now I'm going in with my cold wave rods and I'm going to start my perm rod sets. I know that Creole Belle has like a styling gel thing, but they didn't send that. So I'm using my Wetline Extreme Gel and I'm applying a little bit to each section, being very careful to make sure I coat the ends. The key to a good perm rod set is non-frizzy ends. So you want to make sure you smooth your ends over the perm rod and then roll it up. That's like the most important thing. I don't really care about my roots because I want my perm rod sets to have more volume, but you definitely want to make sure that your ends are very well gelled and very well smoothed onto the perm rod. So I'm just doing that. And I'm going to jump around and start doing it fast real quick because, I mean, it's the same thing all the way around my head. I'm using the same size orange perm rods all the way around my head. So I'm just sectioning, applying my gel, smoothing it with the Denman brush, and then applying my hair on the perm rod. It's better to work in smaller sections, that way when you're sitting under the dryer you do not have to sit under as long. So I probably used close to, I want to say maybe 40 perm rods in my hair, and I did not use really big chunky sections because that would have taken forever to dry. So I'm on the last section and then I'm going to complete the rest of the hair off camera just to save some time and some footage. So here's the other half. It's completely done. I am done with my hair. So now what I'm going to do is sit under my hooded dryer. This is from Golden Hot. I've had this for years. So I ended up sitting under the dryer for almost 2 hours, and here I'm just checking to make sure that the hair is dry, which it is completely dry. So we're gonna go ahead and start to take out the perm rods. And as you guys can see, the curls are not frizzy. They're like pristine in perfect shape. These products did a really good job of keeping the style held really well. I think I definitely want to try this next time with some bigger perm rods. I think that would look really pretty, especially with this length of hair that I have right now. So as you guys can see, I'm unraveling the perm rods in the same direction that I rolled them to prevent any excess frizz. You want to make sure you're very careful with this. Of course, I'm fumbling there, but you want to make sure that you're very careful when you're unraveling the twists, the perm rods, because that makes sure that you have no frizz or anything like that. And then I just kind of twist them in that direction to make sure they're really nice and coiled. One thing I would recommend is try to do the perm rods in a way that frames your face. I was kind of random with the way that I twisted them around, whichever way felt more comfortable with the way I was holding them, but try to be more consistent than I was with the directions that you're placing your perm rods. That way you can get a more uniform look, because mine were kind of all over the place, but you know, I still liked how it turned out. So I'm going to finish my makeup and then we'll come back and I will separate the perm rods. I'm going to go in with the Wild Magnolia Growth Oil again and just put some on my hands to help separate without causing any frizz. The goal is to not have frizz on this style. So I'm just taking each one and kind of separating them where they naturally separate. I don't want to cause any excess frizz by splitting them where they're already clumped together, if that makes sense. So each perm rod I probably separated into 3 or 4 pieces, and they gave me these nice, beautiful little spiral curls. As you can see, as I'm separating, I am twisting them back into the same direction. And I kind of jumped ahead here. We're almost done separating. This is probably what takes the longest because you want to make sure that they're all uniform and not too chunky. But as you guys can see, my hair looks super shiny and lustrous. I'm loving how this turned out. I'm looking back at the footage and I'm like, wow, my hair looks so good. So we got my lipstick on. It's actually my birthday when I'm recording this, so I'm just picking out my hair and giving it the volume that I want, and I am obsessed with the way this looks. One of my favorites. If it didn't take too long, I would do it all the time. This was literally an all-day event, getting my hair to look like this. So I'm just making sure everything looks nice and even and that my hair is nice and picked out. So I would definitely recommend that you guys check out Creole Belle Organics. I did enjoy their products. Of course, like I said, some of them did take some getting used to, like the co-wash and the leave-in conditioner, but I really did enjoy the Wild Growth Oil and the Pralines and Cream Hair and Body Butter. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe to my channel for more, and I will post the link to Creole Belle Organics website down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!